What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Nick, that's Jeremy, and we are the Men of Main Street. And for starters, guys, happy episode 50, one whole year of Men of Main Street Magic. And today, we got a special episode for you packed. We're talking merch news, Roosevelt's news, and a surprise at the end. Let's get into it, guys. You doing your jacket? All right, man. Well, it's it's been a week. It's been a time since I've last seen you, since we've last done this.
It has been a time. It has been a while. And if anybody is saying Nick sounds a little bizarre, that is because he is currently walking through EPCOT's World Showcase.
I'm currently a world traveler right now. So we're currently walking through International Gateway. And I think we'll actually head through the UK first. We'll head through there and we'll go do a lap while we get this done. Because, guys, not for nothing, it's been a little bit of a challenge figuring out how we were going to go ahead and do all this. So again, I apologize for the chaos behind it. We do have a lot to catch up on, lots to talk about, but it's been a little bit of fun trying to figure out how we're going to go do this. So I figured, what better way though to celebrate our 50th and 1 year anniversary by doing this here at the parks.
Yeah, absolutely. It's our 50th episode and our 1 year anniversary, which was yesterday on April 8th. We're recording this on Thursday.
Yes, but we're behind.
But we're glad you're with us. Hold on, I almost forgot to share. I have a graphic for this.
Yes, we have so much love for that already, man.
Yeah. Oof. Happy 1 year anniversary to us and to many more.
Yes, absolutely. Happy 1 year to all the citizens of Main Street.
Yes. The
so
citizens.
Happy to have all you guys here.
Absolutely. We're so glad to have you guys here as citizens of Main Street. And I wanted to say Disney, they were nice to us this year, and they gave us more than just a birthday present of Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin opening, but they also, Nick, first of all, I know you've ridden this ride. How was it?
Dude, it was nothing short of epic. They did a great job with it. I actually went there the day it soft opened. I was kind of doing a little bit of four-part challenge. We did a live stream that day. You guys can feel free to go ahead and look back and see it. I don't know how well this actually came out. There was a lot involved trying to aim and spin around and all that stuff. Especially now with the guns being handhelds, it's a little bit tricky to kind of get that down. As far as the targets go, I mean, it was difficult for me to find the rainbow ones or anything like that. I think what I kept noticing was I just had to keep hitting the same target over and over, and it kept changing colors more and more. I don't know if that's indicating that it's going to charge up to rainbow, but it was definitely a time. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and give it another shot soon. I think we're going to Magic this weekend, I would imagine, at some point. So I don't know what tomorrow holds either, but we'll find out.
Wow. Well, I appreciate the insight on that.
Absolutely.
Nick, do you remember what you ranked on your first ride?
I got a picture of it, and we'll actually post it up here if you want to go ahead and mark it.
All right.
Your new photo actually shows you what you got first.
Yeah, that's true, which is really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a fun time. I do got to say, I was a little bit disappointed with the projections, especially in that last room that you get all those extra points in. It was very much, you could literally hit anywhere in the vicinity of that target and it counted. So I don't know if that's what they need to fix or what was going on, but it was definitely
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's still early, and you saw it before its official opening date, so we're in a soft open.
Yes, sir.
So I'm sure they're continuously making improvements as it's in its infancy.
Absolutely.
But that wasn't the only gift Disney gave to us on our 1 year anniversary. They finally gave us the date that Big Thunder Mountain was to reopen. So very exciting. Big Thunder Mountain, Nick, is coming back on May 3rd, just in time for my trip. Very excited for that.
Yeah, no, that's going to be awesome, man. I'm really excited. Definitely going to have to go ahead and ride that with you. I got to figure out how that's all going to work, but we're going to make it happen. One way or another.
We got to. They did a lot of work on this. They refurbished the ride with all new track. They also put new ride vehicles in. And by doing that, they were actually able to lower the height restriction from 40 to 38 inches. Isn't that awesome?
Wow. That is incredible, man.
So I'm looking forward to this, as well as seeing the updated Rainbow Caverns and the other indoor-ish scenes that they have in there. They're going to be totally different.
Yeah, and I mean, this is definitely going to be unique because this is one of those rides that's taken a long, long time to refurb. So I definitely feel like it's going to have a lot more than we think changed in it. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest, this is like Tiana level like closures. You know what I mean? Like this is not something that they were just like, oh, let's just do a quick new overlay or whatever. This is a full on track replacement and everything else. So it ought to be
Yeah,
interesting.
it was down for over a year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
So
easily.
they put a lot of time into it. So
Yes, they
I'm
did. A lot of
excited
time
for
and
it.
love. You know how that goes.
Well, Nick, we have to talk Roosevelt's now, and
In
it
fact, I'm
seems.
actually on my way to go ahead and look to see what the stock levels are today of the
Oh, he's
EPCOT shirt.
that. So
I'm
Nick's
literally,
reporting live.
I have it in sight right now.
All right,
Let's see what we got actually. But
but
so yeah, go ahead. You can start off.
well, I just want to say today you're wearing a really nice one that we're going to talk about in just a few moments here.
Yes.
The Seersucker collection, which I think they did a really nice job on. Oh, we'll wait for Nick. Nick,
Okay.
tell us. Okay, how is the stock?
So they have smalls all the way up to XL. That's all they're ending up with
Okay.
right now. That seems to be the consensus right now. Um, yes. So hopefully soon. They looks like they're starting to get more and more coming in. So we shall see. But I always have to go ahead and make a quick pit stop here and see what they got. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And before we jump into more Roosevelt details, Nick, tell us a little bit about your time at C2E2.
Yes. So let me actually go step over here real quick because there's a trash can available. Which you know what that means? Trash can table time. Trash can table time. Anyways, yes. So as far as C2E2 went, so it's been a long few weeks for me, guys. Come on, Gimbal, stop going up. Hold on. Come on, there we go. Stop moving. There we go.
It's
It
getting
literally just
confused by
keeps
your
hitting.
hat.
No, it's I have like a okay, hold on. Interesting. Okay. Yes. So I've had interesting past few weeks, guys. So I ended up leaving Indiana. Um ended up leaving my job over there to go start a job down here in Florida. And I had some time in between that starting up. So we needed some time to get everything moved down here and all that. So I ended up going, or my family went down ahead of me to bring one of our vehicles and some of our stuff. And then the following, or that same, or the day after on that Saturday, I actually was crazy enough to drive all the way up to Chicago for C2E2. It was about a 2 hour drive north. I got to go meet a lot of friends, all our friends from the Dapper D-Gens. I got to go see Martin, Dan, Ross, everyone except Will was there. And I get to go take that awesome photo in that jacket. I'm there on the left if you can't tell. Um, that jacket restocked like literally the next day. So that's the Tron jacket right there. So that was pretty wild to say the least. And I managed to snag a couple shirts. So we got the Madrigal shirt, we got um, the exclusive villains poster one. I forget the name of it. And then I also managed to get this. Took some waiting for this. I was waiting because I was like, "There's going to be a Pixel Mickey drop. There's going to be." And in fact, I don't know if I shared the photo already, but I have a photo of me wearing it in the parks. And it literally, I was like, I could wait until 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock was my cutoff, and then I gotta go. Like I can't wait any longer. I had a long drive ahead of me. Literally driving from there straight down to Florida. Um, and I ended up getting it right at 3 o'clock. They released it. So I managed to get it right then and there, which was just wild to say the least. And it was a great time. It really was. And I get to meet up with some great people there. I wish I could have stayed and done Mosh Isley and all that and everything else. Um, but it was a fun time. And then drove all the way down to Florida the next day. Um, and got there, was here for about a day. I streamed like all day, and then I hopped on a plane to fly back to Indiana to go grab the rest of my stuff, to then drive a box truck all the way down to Florida again. So now I'm officially moved down here at this point. Um, Finalizing the details on my apartment and all that and everything else. and we're good to go. So this is the new home.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on the move. I know a lot of citizens of Main Street were excited to hear that you'll be boots on the ground, and looks like you're already on that today. There he is. Oh, beautiful view of EPCOT and the World Showcase Lagoon.
Absolutely.
All right, so back into it, Nick. We have to talk about the Roosevelt you're wearing because the Seersucker
Yes.
collection dropped last week. They did a really nice job with this, the Mickey Mouse Seersucker collection. So how are you liking it? How are you liking that material?
I'll be honest, not my favorite material, but it is definitely iconic. And I was happy to go ahead and have this one, considering um, my newfound love for Yacht and Beach Club Resort now, and also for Disney cruises. So
Nice.
I thought it was very important to have this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely important. They did a lot of nice design. I liked the Limber Legends. That was a cool one.
Mhm.
As well as that's the one you have, the
Yep,
Maritime
Maritime
Mickey.
Mickey. Yep,
Did a nice job.
very Yacht and
Uh,
Beach Clubby,
yes,
which
and then
might
if
preface might be
okay,
something happening a little bit later on. So we'll see.
yes, yeah, you'll have to stick around the whole episode. They also have the Boardwalk Mickeys, which is a very subtle shirt, but I do like the style a lot as well.
Absolutely. I wasn't, again, I'm not a huge seersucker fan, so I did not go anything too crazy. In fact, it was very weird to me when I opened this one up because I was not used to the texture, and I was waiting for like all the tags for the Kunu and all that, and I was like, where is this one? And I ended up, I ended up liking it. I like the print on it. I think it looks great. It looks sharp. Um, yeah, I like it. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I like it as well. Moving on, Roosevelt's also dropped a cocktail collection
Yes, they
this
did.
past week. They have a nice bar necessities, which has some
I feel
drink
like you need that
recipes.
mixology one. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I really like it. I also like the extra dirty, which is referring to some martinis, to be clear. And Gone Sippin', which has some fun tropical drinks. I like the good old fashioned one. That one's really
I do
neat.
like that. I'm starting to have a real big love for old fashions lately. I don't know why.
Well, you better go try the PMM. Oh, you don't like peanut butter, right?
No, no peanut
Oh,
butter for this
well,
guy.
okay. Well, they have. If you guys like peanut butter, if you go to La Cava del Tequila, Paging Mr. Morrow has his own drink called the PMM Old Fashioned. It's a peanut butter and jelly old fashioned. So something cool to check out.
I actually just passed it.
Oh, there we go.
Now I'm currently in Norway.
Nick's just traveling the world while we're recording the podcast. It's quite amazing. Also, the Pinup Punch is another one that they also released, very similar to a lot of their tropical designs. But Nick, another big drop happened today.
Yes, it did.
The Mickey Resort Collection. And Nick, did you
Not gonna
grab any
lie,
of these?
I did grab some of them. I did.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be a drop if I didn't grab something, right? In fact,
Yeah.
we also saw. Did you see? I don't know if you added it to the episode, but did you notice that they had a teaser for a
Oh, we're getting
drop
there, Nick.
tomorrow?
Don't get ahead of
Okay,
it.
all
Oh,
right.
goodness.
I just want to. I can't wait to see what your thoughts are on it.
Yes. So first up for the Mickey Resort Collection, Mickey Resort Collection, the Surfside Summer, which is actually we saw a preview of this almost at the Emerald City Comic Con. They had this in some Seattle colors. Now you get the full picture with the full suit. The shirt.
It was a little bit different. I do want to point out. I know my buddy Will from Dapper DGens did go ahead and mention that there's definitely some elements that have changed. I didn't get to see the Seattle one up close, but I did hear that they are definitely different in their own right, for sure.
Oh, okay. All right. Good to know. And I like how they gave something for the dog too, with the dog bandana. I appreciate that.
I told the wife, I said, do I need to go ahead and get this one just so we can all match as a family and the dog too? And she's like, if it was one of the other prints, I'd say yes. So I'll let you guess which one you think she said that about.
Oh, all right. They also have the Beaks and Breakers, which has a nice Donald Duck design on it. And the Aqua Mickey. I bet it's that one that she likes.
Yes, that was her favorite. That is one of my favorites as well. I definitely did pick that one up for sure, as well as another one too. So I picked that up.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey Del Sol is another cool one they did. It looks like kind of like sun hats almost.
Topically.
Sand and Squiggles. I think that one's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. And this one on the right is actually very unique. The Isle Tile Mickeys. And I think you said to me earlier that you might have grabbed this one.
Darn, did I already give it away?
Sorry.
No, that one I definitely did pick up. It reminded me a lot of the Madrigal one as well from Encanto.
Yep.
But more importantly, it reminded me, believe it or not, of the Riviera.
Yeah, it does. It's got
Just
that
kind of the
vibe.
tile work.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, dude. I really started to enjoy the Riviera a little bit more. I went the other night, and not to get too off track, but the other night over there because I was at Art of Animation, and waits were crazy for food over there. So I was like, let me check the Riviera. Dude, that is a sleeping giant. We talked a little bit about that, about Primo Piatto and all that a couple weeks ago. Fantastic food. Fantastic place, for sure. And no, hardly any wait at all. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a lot of great quick service options, especially at Riviera.
Dude, my daughter had sauteed shrimp that was allergy friendly.
Like, wow, get out of town.
No, it was wild. And I had margarita pizza there. It was phenomenal. Way better than Pizza Window, just saying.
Okay.
Ask me how I know.
Okay. Oh yeah, you had it the other day.
Yeah,
that's right.
I had it. Yeah, we were doing some tests the other day, guys, and I ended up trying that, and I was not a huge fan of that at all.
Okay, good to know. And additionally, they did release some breakfast balls prints. The Hang 8, which is like a surf themed, and
I did kind of like that.
Yeah, I do too. And the Sunny Squares, that one's cool too. I like that one.
Absolutely.
So, and then in addition to this, these released on recording today, so on the 9th. In addition, they teased a drop for tomorrow, drop 87. And the only clue we have is, yeah, but it's a dry heat. So
that reminds me of like an Arizona themed shirt or something like that.
I was thinking the same exact thing, Arizona. I'll be interested to see what they come out with, potentially something desert themed, or I don't know.
Yeah, they did a really good job last year with the like the Midwestern, or not Midwestern, but the Western collection they did, all the cacti and all that.
Yeah,
that was a really good one. I did like that a lot, for sure. It's still on my list to pick up. It's not like one of my I have to have it shirts. I've gotten way too many of those recently, which I can't wait to showcase them all to you guys. I didn't just go to C2E2 and get stuff. I've been getting stuff from Buy Sell Trade left and right. So we got a lot of sleeping giants to go ahead and talk about in the next couple episodes.
Wow, you've been a busy guy on Buy Sell Trade and at the cons. Just I'll be shocked if your wife knows about them all. That's all I'm saying.
Yep, I'm sorry in advance, hon.
Well, you were talking about some allergy-friendly food and how great the food is at Riviera. And one of the places that, in my opinion, I've never really cared to go to because I felt like it didn't have a great selection is the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. And it's something I'm like, yeah, not top of my list to do. However, Disney released a bunch of new menu items for the month of April, which are here to stay, from my understanding. And honestly, this place might move up on my list because of them.
Okay. I just talked about this. I was looking the other day at going there, actually. Zoe mentioned to me, we're trying to find dinner spots. Again, that's why we ended up over at Art of Animation and then finally over at Riviera. But I did look at the menu for it right before it changed, apparently, because from what I think you're about to tell me, it got a lot better.
Yeah, so let's go through some of the menu items at Sci-Fi Dine-In. First up, they have a cheese ravioli. It's a brown butter ravioli with house-made sausage, squash, roasted mushrooms, and lemon ricotta. For a burgers and fries place, I was pretty surprised to see this on the menu, but it looks very good. They also have the silver screen wings, which are crispy wings tossed in a choice of hot honey buffalo or garlic parmesan sauce and served with celery and carrot slaw.
Nice.
And three other items. We have the fried chicken sandwich, which is nice.
Don't mind the concert going on right now.
Just like, Nick's walking through America now. Concert.
Yeah.
Buffalo fried chicken thigh with house-made pickle, ranch, and lettuce on a brioche. So that's another good one. And then additionally, they have the grilled pork chop. Not something I would typically go for, but it does come with a creamy polenta, grilled asparagus, and peach chutney. And then last, Nick, you have to check out this feature finale. It is a vanilla sponge roulade with raspberry and vanilla custard, with panna cotta, sweet strawberry sauce, fresh fruit, and whipped cream. So I think that they really stepped it up over at Sci-Fi.
Yes, they absolutely did. Ooh, I want to get back to see them. We're here tomorrow. It sounds good.
Oh, all right. It is right now you're in the Garden Rocks concert series.
Yes, we are.
Flower and Garden. So
and it does officially rock in the garden.
Yeah, and they got some great headliners every day. So be sure if you guys are going to Epcot to check out that list. But Nick, now it's time to go through our question of the week last week. So last week we asked you guys about what piece of Walt Disney World Imagineering technology do you wish they brought back to the parks? We proposed this because of the incredible technology they've been showing off with the Olaf animatronic. So we asked what kind of technology you guys want to see back in the parks. So we got some good responses, Nick. First up, Sue Harnwell said in Epcot there was a ride you could design and ride your own roller coaster. Nick, do you remember that Summer of Thrills?
Yes, I do. I forgot that's what that was, but yes, I do remember that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Summer of Thrills was pretty intense for my liking, to be honest. But it is really cool. You got to design your own, and this technology, a similar version of this was in Disney Quest, but it was more like a ball. You just kind of rotated in a ball. This one was a big robotic arm, and funny enough, we're actually seeing this technology return to the Disney parks.
Oh, where are we seeing that
at California Adventure at Marvel Landing? The new Iron Man ride.
That's right.
Will be a big animatronic, big arm like this. So it's not gone forever. So I don't think you'll be able to design your own roller coaster or anything. I don't really think we know the details of that ride yet. So we'll have to see later.
Yes, I'm just going to have to go there next.
Guess Nick will have to go there next.
That's where I'm going to have to go visit for vacation. That's all.
Ray Hollister had a really good one. Push the talking trash can.
Yes, Ray. I was just going to say that. You know me and my love for trash cans. Sorry, at a concert. We're in Morocco now. We're in Morocco. No, but as far as trash cans go, I was going to say the trash can over at the Odyssey building is gone. The one that used to talk.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you used to be able to put it in. Used to yell. You'd be like, "Oh, feed me" or whatever like that. It doesn't do that no more. So I'm a little disappointed. But the talking trash can was always a huge favorite of mine, for sure.
Yeah, I love the whole idea of the talking trash can. I think it's unique, and I like how great of a guest interaction it can be. It's so unexpected, but so much fun at the same time. I do miss its presence over in Tomorrowland for sure. So that's a good one, Ray.
Absolutely.
My sister Nicole, she said Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. That's a really big throwback. Nick, do you remember this?
I vaguely remember this. Walk me through what it was again, though. Let's tell everybody.
Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, it was an interactive card game that you could play only in the Magic Kingdom. And the premise is that Hades is trying to take over Magic Kingdom, and Merlin is recruiting park guests as new apprentices. So you would get these cards, and you would go to the different Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom areas, and you would activate them by using the cards, and then you would use them to fight different Disney villains.
I feel like I did this on my how long ago was this?
Oh gosh, this shut down in 2021.
So this must have been. I feel like this is one of the first things I ever did at one of the parks. When did it start? Do you have a date on that?
I can tell you that when it started.
So I definitely remember doing this. I'm just wondering because I remember there were several things that growing up when I first came, I'm like I have to go do all this, and I missed out on all the other great stuff that's in the parks. Because of it, and now of course, I've made up for that since. But I remember doing all this fun stuff. We had the Perry the Platypus game for a little bit. We had the Kim Possible communicator game for a while. All this fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the date. I think it might have started back in 2013 or earlier than that. But they started handing out cards, and you could even get them at special events like Not So Scary Halloween Party. They were handing out special cards you could get. But
Okay.
I think there was unfortunately a decline in that in the interest, so they eventually got
Mhm.
rid of it. And now Disney is all in on Lorcana, so I don't expect this to
Yes.
come back unless if they. It would be cool if they did some. When they did some things with Lorcana in the parks for Festival of the Arts, it'd be cool if they do a lot more. I know that would entice me to buy if they had a Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom experience you could do with your Lorcana cards in the parks.
Yep.
You know, then you might get me buying some of those packs.
Just a lot more fun than just grabbing the packs and just walking around trading around all day.
Yeah, it could be a little bit better.
I'm still trying to get into it, guys. I haven't quite gotten there yet.
It's a financial commitment, and I think you should just keep your money to Roosevelt's. That's all
I was gonna say Roosevelt's. They own my heart on that one. So
yeah,
for sure. Well, guys, real quick before we keep continuing, I'm just gonna let y'all know I am now done my tour of the world. I just did a lap. I'm gonna go start heading to our next destination. So
all right,
Jerry, you keep on going, man. We're just gonna keep this rocking.
Absolutely. We did get a response on TikTok. The guy was it's what we all want to see, which is Inaugural 2007 said, I'd like to see them bring back free paper fast passes.
Wouldn't we all, buddy?
Wouldn't we all? I don't know if that really counts as Disney Imagineering technology, but we're going to say it counts. You're just preaching to the choir.
Someone Imagineered it, and therefore it should be brought back.
Yeah, you're just preaching to the choir. I can't agree more. But Nick, there's some other things that came to mind when I thought about this topic.
Oh, what was that?
How about Muppets Mobile Lab? That was an awesome.
That was a thought of mine as well.
Yep, another good one. I would love to see come back. I bet this is just sitting somewhere in Imagineering. And you know what? Put this puppy in front of the Rock and Roller Coaster. In that little plaza. Why not?
Absolutely, put it in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Additionally, this is one that I wish they only had this for one night. And during the preview of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge over in Disneyland,
see you real soon.
Over in Galaxy's Edge, they had these incredible X-wing drones that flew over Galaxy's Edge, and they never brought it back after the showing.
Bring it back, man. Just bring it back.
I mean, they only showed up once, and for a very short amount of time. And additionally, I think everyone would be in agreement that the Yeti needs to come back. And
for sure.
And everyone knows the story. It's essentially the foundation that the Yeti sits on has broken. So Joe Rohde kind of explained to us that in order to replace this, they would have to basically take apart the entire ride. So
yeah, that would make sense.
So it would be very difficult to do that.
I told it.
Yeah, the Skyliner Nick is by now. But Nick, let's do a little bit of shopping because there's some great items that have hit the markets, and I had to highlight them because they just look too good to be true. First up, we have the new Hallmark ornament for this year, which is Soarin' Mickey.
I love that. It's perfect for soaring across America coming up pretty soon.
I know. This will definitely be joining my tree this year. Oh, absolutely. I love some good ornaments, and that one's just too cool. I believe it even lights up above Mickey. And knowing Hallmark, it might even have sounds that come that play when you turn this thing on. So I'm kind of hoping
we can get Patrick Warburton going sword to tower.
If this thing has some Patrick Warburton lines, then I will be buying it immediately. No questions asked.
Secretly, it's just me saying recording to you.
He's actually coming to a local Comic-Con in August to me, and I'm highly considering
you should
coughing up some money to go meet him.
He can be like the men of Main Street, the Main Street men.
I know.
Men that are on Main Street.
If he could do some voice clips for us,
you better record that. We got to make this happen.
There's definitely rules I have to follow if I do go, but I'll keep it in mind. Nick, did you happen to see about the new Disney croc ears that are coming out?
Don't know if I like that. That looks like a spiky mess for your head right there. That looks like it hurts.
No. That is all rubber. That is very comfortable. These.
What about the band that goes around your actual head there though? Like, they go in your hair.
Yeah, like it's a normal headband. I don't think anything's a problem here.
Well, I don't wear them, so I wouldn't know, I guess. But
Yeah, but these I'm pretty excited about because for
you
a
put
couple of
gibbets on them,
reasons.
man.
You can put a lot of gibbets on them, and they're super comfortable and super lightweight. So for those who get fatigued by Disney ears, because I think a lot of people do, like a couple hours in the day, they give you a headache. Well,
Yep.
these you might be able to wear all day. You might not even notice they're on your head. So that's kind of my hope for this, is that they're super comfortable. Not that I would personally wear any, but for the ladies, I know my wife likes to wear her Mickey ears, but she does get tired of them halfway through the day. I will say that. So they did release a couple of colors. The
Ooh, I like
Mickey and
the.
Minnie. They have
Okay, I like the purple and the pink for my daughter, my
yep.
wife.
Uh,
Okay, the big croc people.
yeah. So what's really great about these is you could put all your gibbets on them. Super lightweight, I said, and hair safe material, so you don't have to worry about them snagging on your hair. Apparently,
That's
so
awesome.
so I'm looking forward to that collection. And Nick, I did see one other item on here that caught my eye. Check out this croc fanny pack.
Oh, I don't. I'm really surprised my wife has not told me about this yet, because I feel like she's definitely gonna have to get it.
This is already
That's
available
incredible.
online. Uh,
Oh man.
Yeah, and for
Oh
reference,
boy.
on the Croc ears, they are $34.99. I
That's
forget,
not
and
bad.
this was a little bit more expensive. The bag, I think it was like 50 something or whatever, but it was pretty reasonable.
Wow, that's wild, man. Holy cow.
Yeah, but Nick,
If you guys can't tell, real quick, I'm walking by the Beach Club Resort.
yeah,
I'm on the EPCOT Resort Loop right now. We're by the BoardWalk and all that fun stuff. So, why can we be here though?
well, we'll
Stay
find
tuned to
out
find out.
shortly. Yeah, we'll have to
I
stay tuned
know.
a little bit
Stay
longer.
tuned.
I also wanted to feature some of the Lego sets that are coming. Nick, I know you love your Legos. Not that you have anywhere to put them at the moment, but hopefully in your new apartment you got a lot more room for them. Uh,
That's the hope. That's so. She gave me a whole office to have. So,
oh, good, because Nick, these sets have your
oh
name
my,
written all over them.
that Pizza Planet set looks chef's kiss, man. I need that.
It looks really good. So the first one is the Alien with Pizza Planet Rocket Ride, retails for $60. Um, this this Toy Story room decor for kids and movie fans of 9 years and up. It includes an alien with movable heads, arms, hands, and feet. Also, a working rocket ride machine inspired by the claw machine in Pizza Planet,
God.
with a
Oh,
turning crank to move the machine up and down,
wow.
and a coin dispenser that opens and holds two small coins.
I like it.
And
That's awesome.
also the machine includes two small Easter eggs from the Disney and Pixar art studio.
It wouldn't be Pixar without it.
And another Toy Story character. I think one of them you can see right here. The Sid was here as on the side of it, very small.
Oh yeah, okay, right on.
Might be one of them. And then the other item, the Toy Story Slinky Dog bookends, which are fun and functional.
Oh
A
wow.
bit on the pricier side at $149.99. This it features obviously Slinky Dog with a turning head, fabric ears, and movable paws, plus two books that attach to the dog and stand on their own. Also includes a few Easter eggs, and it has a small one is a small that has a spine function that reveals a Slinky Dog Lego. Interesting.
Interesting.
So, and also, there's a knob to reveal a Woody minifigure, or remove part of the cover to peek inside and find more surprises. So there's a lot of Easter eggs hidden in these models. Kind of reminds me a lot of the Luxo Junior set you had with all those Easter eggs.
Yes, absolutely. That one's got a million different Easter. I love that one.
Yeah. So Lego's doing a really great job.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lego store's always packed in springs. I can tell you that.
that is true. And lastly, on our shopping list, there was some drops ahead of May the 4th. And these are some of the merchandise coming to the parks. They said specifically for Disneyland, I believe for their Star Wars night, but some of these I am almost guaranteeing you will be able to find in Disney World very shortly.
sure.
As they did last year, they kind of did this with the Death Star popcorn bucket, and then it came to Disney World shortly after.
Oh, I'm well aware about that popcorn bucket.
Yes, you are. Nick is a little bit scarred, but Nick, it's time again. It's time once again for a
popcorn bucket preview.
All right, now listen, guys. I don't have the buttons on me right now, so I can't push it. And I know Jeremie's loving that.
Yeah.
But
I have to apologize up front to Robert that we don't have
Sorry,
the
Robert.
song.
It'll be fixed soon, okay? Once I'm back in my office, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
For sure.
But Nick, check it out this week. This is the first one. There's actually 2 popcorn buckets to review. This is the Salvage Protocol Droid bucket. So
interesting.
Looks awesome. Light up eyes. It lights up, and you can find this in Disneyland for the Star Wars night that's coming up. As always, because of time, I think we're going to save to do the popcorn bucket previews next episode. I don't want to rush us through the rest.
I was going to say, I do have somewhere to be very, very, very soon.
All right. So we're going to do the ratings next episode, but for this episode, we'll just go through the rest of the merchandise. The Bantha Sipper, they have coming.
Like a Bantha.
Yeah, it's a nice one. They also have these lightsaber swizzle sticks, which are drink accessories that you can put into your drinks, little lightsabers, and the DJR 3X mug, which I really hope comes to Olga's Cantina in Disney World. I would love to see that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
it's
really nice. I would love to have that mug in my possession. And then Nick, the headliner release, the big popcorn bucket, Jabba's sail barge. I mean, this thing looks incredible. And I think it's going to potentially rate very high on our scale that we will do next episode.
Definitely not for functionality, I feel like.
Well, I feel like, there might be some storage, but I love how it lights up and it has a little scene inside of it. It looks so cool.
Absolutely.
So that's probably going to be in the high in demand item out of those selective pieces, but I'm excited for them for sure. And hopefully some of them come over to Disney World. But our last portion in the show, I did want to touch about some of the crazy things that happened at Walt Disney World as Nick walks over to his surprise location.
I just found my party over here, and one of them happens to be wearing something here, I think, just to mess with me. Hey, what's going on, man? Superman and Batman.
Wow.
They belong here.
Disney flags, All
right, well, we got to go finish up one last thing, and then we're going to go. All right, let's go ahead.
I did want to talk about some of the funny things that happened over in Disney, which was kind of bizarre. I call this the Bibbidi Bobbidi Oops section of the podcast.
That's a nice photo.
Yeah, nice AI graphic. First, Olaf, he kind of froze up and fell over in Paris.
He froze.
And my favorite part about this is how his nose flew off, which I thought was very accurate to the movie and the adaptation. So points to them. And they have worked this out, and he is back up and functional again. It was just a one-time, there's obviously learning experiences with all this. Additionally, the crows decided to make a nest out of Rapunzel's hair over in Paris. No, that's not Paris. That was in I think it was Shanghai or Hong Kong. No, that was Tokyo Disney Sea. You can find the Rapunzel ride, and the crows decided to pull her hair apart and make a nest with her hair.
Oh, wow.
So a little bit traumatizing for the kids, but it is what it is. And Nick, I don't know if you saw the other week or earlier this week, late last week, that monorail teal broke down, and the guests were trapped in there for just about over an hour.
Yeah, that was insane.
So that happened.
I was very scared to ride the monorail the next day.
Yeah, so that happened on Easter, and I believe that the monorail just had a power failure, and it was towed back to the Ticket and Transportation Center with their toe, which we've shown in a different episode. We talked about the monorails. But the guests even removed windows and were during that to provide airflow. Nick, I think if I had to pull out a window of a monorail, I would take it home as a souvenir.
I was gonna say I'd probably have to keep that. Not gonna lie.
Probably I have to keep it. I'm sorry.
It's a requirement. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, either that or maybe I'll just keep the rubber, the sealant. I don't know, just a piece of the monorail to take home. But I will assure you that the guests that did get stuck on it received bottled water upon arrival at the Ticket and Transportation Center, and I believe they all received a $25 gift card. So,
okay, all right.
Not
I see
too
you,
bad.
Disney. I see you.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
But I just wanted to also, before we let go, first of all, thank you guys for being with us for a year. We've
absolutely
just to
thank you guys
show off
so much.
some of our incredible growth. 161 subscribers on YouTube, 129 subscribers on Facebook. We got 15 of you over on Spotify watching us. Appreciate that. Apple Podcast, 16. And then you guys are killing it over on TikTok at 175 followers. So that's awesome. And then we're doing really well over on MakerWorld with 600 followers, 602 to be exact.
That's crazy, man. That is insane.
And some of our designs, these are just some of our top designs that have really popped off with over hundreds of likes and downloads, and we appreciate the boosts and everything that you guys provide.
Absolutely.
Us. I know I work really hard on those, so it's really nice to get
a
lot of
Jared's
messages.
been knocked out of the park for a very long time, and we're so appreciative of all the designs he comes up with, for sure.
Thank you. And I appreciate you guys sending me messages. If you have any requests, feel free to message me, and I'll add them to the list of things that we can request, because I have some really good ones that are coming out soon that were actually asked for by the citizens of Main Street. So,
very nice.
But yeah, I'm excited. But Nick, before we get into our surprise at the end, which is our print of the week, Nick, tell us what we're doing in celebration of our 1-year anniversary and episode 50.
So we are doing a giveaway. Actually, we're doing 2 different ones. One of the prizes is unless they both are, they're both mystery boxes. I know one of them is one of the wishables, and I think they're both wishables. One's Cars themed, the other one's Disney Princess themed, I believe.
Oh no, the other one was Mickey. We did a Mickey blind box. Mickey. Yeah, and then the other one was the Cars wishables.
Back there, we gotta loop around. Sorry, it's that time. No, it's there. Sorry, I'm leading a herd of people to go do our endeavor.
So let's get into our final section, the print of the week, which this week is the surprise destination that Nick is going to.
Yes.
Peaches and Cream.
Look at that.
Wow.
Dude, that's awesome. And in fact, just a second, I'm hoping to go ahead and show you guys that exact sign in just a moment over here. We're heading to it right now, and then we're going to go do a little clip here at the end showcasing everything that we got, because you guys definitely don't want to watch me go ahead and eat for however long. So we're going to go ahead and do a little clip afterwards here that we'll throw in, and you guys can enjoy that. But definitely so excited to be here. Go ahead and celebrate. I couldn't think of a better way to go ahead and celebrate besides ice cream. What better place to get it besides the place you could literally get the kitchen sink?
That's true.
And I get an army of people behind me to go ahead and help out with that too. So very excited about that.
That is awesome. A little bit of detail on the print real quick. Just so you know, the plate prints all at once. It is all layer stacked because there are multiple colors, over 4. So you can add some pauses in there to do your swaps, which I should add a version for that. The balls print separately. The beach balls, they print separately on a plate for you to glue on. The reason I did that is to reduce the amount of swaps you have to do when printing this. So that's why it is that way.
Very, very nice.
So yeah.
Trying to get to it right now. Let's see. Let's meander our way on over. It's within sight. I think. Oh, they're still following me. We're still good. Wow. Took a wrong turn. We're getting there. We are getting there. I'm going to go all the way around.
So
Lots of walking with Disney.
we talked
Keep
about
going.
beaches and cream a little bit when we went over our print of the week for yacht or beach club. I don't remember, one of the two. I think this is it technically a yacht or beach club.
It's in Beach Club for sure.
Okay, in
For
Beach
sure.
Club, when we did our Beach Club episode, we did talk about beaches and cream and all the different options you get there. I know they have some awesome signature milkshakes. They also do serve food. So, Nick, if you want a burger and fries, I know you can get that as well.
That's what I'm planning on getting, my man. Planning on grabbing that for some dinner tonight.
All right, that sounds delicious.
Absolutely. No, beautiful resort though, for sure. I'm planning on definitely hitting up yacht clubs a little bit more on my speed, to be honest with you. But they're both gorgeous, and I'm definitely planning on doing some staycations coming up to go ahead and spend some time at these because they got some crazy pass holder deals going on right now. So very excited about that.
Excellent.
Almost there. I had to go literally take the long way all around.
Oh, okay.
We're getting there. So almost done. Here we go.
Well, I just wanted to, but Nick, why don't you plug our links and affiliates and all that stuff?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, guys, we definitely have a couple links down in the description below where you can go ahead and get a vision miner adhesive for your printer, which helps successfully get your prints done every single time. We also have some links for Polymaker and Sunlu and all of them on there as well. So be sure to go ahead and check them out and get a couple bucks off. And it helps support the channel. So greatly appreciate you guys for being here for sure. And in fact, I just walked upon it, guys. Maybe we'll help them do it. All right, ready? There it is.
Hey, there it is. You know what? I think I did a pretty good job. That is pretty close.
You did a pretty good job. You did a pretty good job. I'll get a good shot of that just so you can go ahead and add the two together.
Excellent.
So, awesome, man. Well, greatly appreciate you, man. And I'll be sure to go ahead and add that clip right afterwards so you guys can go ahead and see it. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Come back every single week for an entire year. I can't thank you guys enough. It's a whole year of nonsense from us. So we greatly appreciate you guys. And we can't wait to see you on the next one. So with that, I got to go eat some ice cream. And you guys can see it afterwards. But we're going to say we'll see you in the future. Take care, guys.
Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I have not one, not two, but 3 of our kitchen sinks, 8 scoops of ice cream, all the toppings, and a whole can of whipped cream.
A whole can?
That's right. Let's give these 3 tables a big round of applause.
Woo!
What is happening?
We went a whole can and she went, no.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Brian.
That's the ice cream.
Wow.
It's all yours, bud. What? You guys are still here? Make sure you sign up for the giveaway down below. Take care, guys. See you in the future.